should go for a drive. 52, are you available for a call? I have a RP from yesterday from Bridge Lane with an update.
Hey, it's me, Shane, Gemini Garage, and today I'm kind of going to go over my why the Baofeng UV21 Pro is my favorite kind of El Cheapo GMRS / 2-meter radio. Nothing wrong with the old UV-5R. It's still a pretty cool little radio in a lot of ways, one of them just being smaller. But if you kind of still want to upgrade to something a little bit nicer, something with a better screen, something with more features, but you still kind of want to, stay on the cheap side, check this thing out. So again, that's the Baofeng UV21 Pro. And let me rearrange the camera here and let's take a look at it. So the Baofeng UV21 Pro is pretty cool. As you can see, it's larger than the old UV-5R, but almost all of them are nowadays to have a decent sized screen and a little bit larger buttons. But not throwing any shade at this little guy here. This is an awesome radio if you just need something smaller and maybe more covert. As a matter of fact, this little antenna here, I got a video on this. It's almost like a dummy load, but it's a really small antenna that you can put on here. Turn this thing down to a watt or so, and you can have a really stealthy little setup with something like this on there. So again, the UV21R is, the UV-5R is an awesome little radio, and again, not throwing any shade at that with these. But if you would like something a little bit newer, and something with a little more features, and something with a hell of a lot nicer screen, you might want to check out the Baofeng UV21 Pro. This is not a new radio. It's been out for several years now. I swear they must release a radio like every few weeks or something. I mean, how many different incarnations, designs, and of the 5R are there? I mean, I can't even count them. So, but these particular ones here, I really like this particular radio here. This is one I've had for over a year or so. This one came with a shorter antenna like this, and also with this a longer extended one. This one just came with the short one. I just got this one. Great color for if you're outside and you set it down someplace, because sometimes if you set it down and the battery goes dead or there's no chatter on it, you might be looking for it for a minute, especially if it looks like this. Just saying. I'm not going to go into all the stuff with programming these things, because that's just, there's no need to do that. I'm going to throw some specs up on the screen. This does have what they supposedly call the frequency copy, which is you can put it in a mode, and if you keep another radio around you keys up, it can collect that frequency and store it. Again, I'm not sure how that works. It does have your traditional flashlight, your FM radio, everything that the UV-5R has, but it's got a lot nicer screen on it. I mean, there's just no comparison between this screen and that one. These prices wise range from between $35 and $50, and I know that kind of sounds like a swing, but sometimes if you're on eBay or Amazon, you might see one for $35, $37, or maybe they're, this week they're $45. The price on these things kind of goes back and forth, because like I said, it's not a brand new currently made radio, so they just probably have like whatever remaining stock. I mean, I'm sure they've got a ton of them, because you can still get these things, you know what I'm saying? So, real quick, I'm just going to go over what you get in the box with this one here. You get your belt clip, you get your lanyard if you want to put it on there, you get your earpiece / microphone thingy there, you get your charging cradle or dock, and some instructions. So, nothing too exciting there, but that's what you get. And like I said, there are some versions of these that will come with this extra long antenna in addition to the smaller one. This just didn't happen to be that particular version, but that's okay. not going to complain. If I may have mentioned, the audio on these is a little bit bassier than on like a UV-5R, but it's not a quality like bad muffled sounding, it's just a little bit bassier. So if you're used to listening to the UV-5R, this is going to sound like you've got the, you know, your treble turned down a little bit. The only other thing that I've noticed that I would consider, and that's not a negative, it's just an observation. The only thing about these radios that I would really consider a negative, and you can kind of expect it, is they fall over super easy when they're standing up like that if it's not in the dock. What they did is the bottom here, they rounded these corners, which is really nice, but they put these little nubs right here. And so once it starts kind of rocking on these little nubs, it just goes to the rounded corner, and it just, it's a total weeble wobble there. So other than that, like I said, you got your flashlight in there, you got your FM radio in there, you've got everything that the UV-5R has in it, plus the frequency copy feature, and the really nice screen. Alright, well there you go. I'm not real huge heavy into the whole GMRS and 2 meter scene. I know they're two different platforms and they're really not even supposed to be in the same radios and whatever, but assuming you're licensed and being responsible and whatever you need to go on. As I stated before, I'm not huge into it, but it is nice to have them, I think, just as a radio. I mean, the fact that you can just walkie-talkie these things back and forth, they have a flashlight in them, they've got an FM radio in them, and plus these here, like I said, you can just put a USB-C cable in the back of it there. Even if you don't have the charging cradle dock thing with it, then you're still okay. You can just charge it like you would your phone. So pretty cool there, in addition to the really nice screen. So yeah, for the price, you know, another 15-20 bucks over a UV-5R. These also have a little bit more cleaner signal, a little better rejection, and I know that because sometimes when I have this thing not even keyed up but just sitting near other radios, it'll make a little bit of noise, is where these don't seem to do that. So a little bit cleaner, a lot nicer screen, USB charging port in the back, about another 15 or 20 bucks. Baofeng UV21 Pro. Check it out. Shane, Gemini Garage.